Most people look at their garden in December and see nothing. They see cold ground, frost, and gray skies. They put away their tools and they wait for spring. But today, I want to show you how to keep the color alive. We are going to build a welcome home basket for your front door. And the best part? We are not going to dig in the frozen ground. We are not going to hurt our backs. We are going to sit at a warm table with a cup of tea and create something beautiful. This is the perfect project to do with your grandchild because it's not about hard labor. It's about being creative together. Let's look at what we need. It's a very short list. First, a hanging wire basket. You probably have one of these sitting in your shed already. Second, a cocoa liner. That's the brown fiber mat that holds the soil in. Third, some good quality potting mix. And finally, our plants. Some winter pansies and the star of the show, the Amaryllis bulb. If you are doing this with a junior gardener, this is the perfect time to let them explore the tools. Let them feel the rough texture of the liner and the smoothness of the bulb. Gardening is a sensory experience. Step 1 is preparing the basket. Now, if you are working with a child, this is the adult step. We need to trim the liner so it fits perfectly inside the wire frame. If you don't trim it, it creates a messy edge where water can spill out. Once that is snug, it's time for the junior step. We need to fill the basket with soil. Don't use heavy dirt from the garden. It turns into concrete in a pot. Use a light, fluffy potting mix. Fill the basket about 3/4 full. Don't pack it down tight. Plant roots need to breathe just like we do. Imagine you are tucking a blanket around a bed, firm but gentle. Now, pick up your amaryllis bulb. To a child, this just looks like a giant grumpy onion. But inside this brown shell is a massive, colorful flower waiting to wake up. Here is the secret that most people get wrong. Most people take this bulb and bury it deep underground. Do not do that. The amaryllis hates having a wet neck. If you bury it completely, it will rot. Instead, we are going to place it right in the center of the basket. We will pile the soil up around the sides, but we are going to leave the top shoulders sticking out. The top third of the bulb should be visible. It needs to see the light. This is the trick to getting those huge blooms. Now, the amaryllis is going to take a few weeks to wake up, so we are going to use companion plants. I love using pansies or violas in December. They are the tough soldiers of the winter garden. They don't mind the frost and they don't mind the snow. Tuck these small flowers around the edge of the basket, circling the big bulb in the middle. They act like a living mulch. They keep the soil moist and they make the basket look full and festive immediately. Choose colors that make you happy. Red and white look great for Christmas, or blue and purple look beautiful for January. Once everything is planted, give it a gentle drink of water. Hang this on your front door or anywhere that gets bright light. When the temperatures drop really low at night, you might want to bring it inside the hallway, but otherwise, these plants love the cool air. In a few weeks, that grumpy onion in the middle is going to shoot up a tall green stalk and then bloom, a massive splash of color when everything else outside is gray. So don't let the winter win. You don't need a farm to be a gardener. You just need a basket and 10 minutes. If you enjoyed this easy project, please subscribe to Easy Gardening for Seniors and Juniors. We have a trick for making a greenhouse out of a milk jug coming up next week, and you don't want to miss that.
Subscribe to Easy Gardening for Seniors and Juniors for more.